For the last 6,000 years, we have been following men instead of Yahweh, the Creator. For 6,000 years, we have been following the laws of man instead of the laws of Yahweh. And we can see the results. Hell is the result. War and rumors of war is the result. Following man and his laws have resulted in air pollution, water pollution, food pollution. Following man and his laws means injustice in a court supposedly of law, but where there is no justice. Following the laws of man has meant the human family fighting against brother, brother against brother. In the same country, why is it that the same family will pick up guns and fight and kill each other? Why? It's because man is following the laws of man instead of the laws of the Creator of men. And I'm here to solve the problem of man by returning man to the laws of Yahweh. The majority, all nations of the earth know the name Yahweh, but the so-called black people of America. And for all the nations to hide the name Yahweh means there's something special about that name. If there's nothing to the name, then they would never have hidden it. So I'm here revealing the world's best kept secret, the name Yahweh, and his teachings for man. And I'm making a difference with those who voluntarily, of their own free will, decide to return to Yahweh. I'm making a difference in your life. I'm setting up a model of excellence. Praise Yahweh. Hallelujah, Yahweh. What color is our Creator Yahweh? What color are all his prophets? What color is the nation of Israel? How many tribes of Israel? What's the name of the fourth tribe? Judah. What did Yahweh choose Judah to do? To be the ruler. How long? Forever. And how long is forever? Eternity. Now, the scriptures show us clearly that Judah is chosen to rule forever. Forever is a long time. And the fact that it's a long time means that something has happened to Judah. We're talking about Judah being black, the color of Judah being black, and the scriptures tell us this, but we have never known this. So for that reason, we have been thinking that Judah was somebody else. And by thinking that Judah is somebody else, it means that Judah can stay out of place. The world does not have to worry, the enemies to Yahweh and his people don't have to worry about Judah ruling when Judah does not know who they are. As long as Judah is dead to the knowledge of themselves, how can Judah rule? Now, since the holy word of Yahweh says that Judah is to rule forever, and Judah is not ruling at this time, then something is wrong with Judah. And I'm here to bring to your mind the knowledge of what happened to Judah. You cannot be healed unless you have the proper knowledge. Without proper knowledge, you can't be healed. When the knowledge of the Creator is set aside, then his intentions for you is lost. So turn to Hosea 4:6 and let us see what happened to Judah. Why is it that Judah is not ruling? Read.
My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, I will also forget thy children.
Now when the Creator Yahweh forgets your children, and you are those children, you are indeed forsaken. And it is this reason that our people are on the bottom of civilization today, is because they are without the knowledge of Yahweh. Our people are destroyed without the knowledge of Yahweh. All other people on earth can come to America and work together and cooperate together to build a better life for themselves. We've been here 432 years and are yet unable to build anything for ourselves outside Yahweh. And now we see why. We are destroyed for what reason? The lack of knowledge. So the thing to restore my people is to give you what? Knowledge. Under man's rulership, people are sick, suffer all types of disease. The medical industry, the hospital industry has become the biggest business in the world. Believe that or not. Why? They admit on television documentaries that cancer is a condition of the last 40 years. I'm talking about really big time. That heart conditions are the last 40 years. Really big time. I mean, it's just been increasing. Prior to 40 years ago, people died from cancer, but not like today. People had heart attacks, but not like today. People needed to see a doctor every now and then, but he used to have such a small amount of business till he could make house calls. Yeah, he used to be able to come around on a horse and a buggy, come in a car, and anybody gets sick, call the doctor, he come to your house. It's impossible for a doctor to come to your house now. There are too many houses. There are too many people in one block. Sick. They're sick. Poor doctor would run the wheels off or he'd run a horse to death. We'd need thousands of more doctors if they were making house calls today. So many people sick, they have to put up a center for sick called Sick Center. They named it hospital. And everybody that's sick runs to this center. And when you enter the door, there's so many people trying to get admitted. And they be so sick, they call it emergency. I'm more sick than anybody else. See me quick. I feel like I'm about to die. It's only because of man turning his back on Yahweh. John, chapter 3. What's the reason for sickness? Sin. Sin. Sin is the cause of sickness. Well, who's the cause of sin? Man. Sin does not exist independent of man. So man is the cause of his own sickness. This is the healing class, by the way. I am the healer, the healing instrument of Yahweh. I'm not a TV evangelist, so you who think I'm going to say, heal, you are out of your mind. This is not a show. I am for real, I am genuine, I am authentic. And if you listen to me and put into practice what I teach you tonight, you will be well. I'm going to heal you, then you're going to make yourself well. I will heal you, but then you have to do something. You can't come here and get a shot of truth. Like you go to the doctor and you say, Doc, I'm not feeling good, I need a shot. He give you a shot, you think you feel better, you just high, you don't feel better, you don't know better. He has drugged your mind, numbed your pain. And because you don't feel the pain for a few days, you think you are better. How can you be better when the doctor never told you what caused your sickness? Has to be a reason. Something caused it. You don't just get sick without a cause. And we don't ask the doctor, Doc, what's the cause of my ailment? And if you ask him, he's going to lie because he doesn't know. And if he does know, he still won't tell you. Why won't the doctors tell you? Because he'll run out of business. See, if you know the cause and care, you'll have no occasion to go back to that, would you? So if he can keep you ignorant, you'll keep making the same mistake you made that made you go in the first place. So what makes me real is I'm going to tell you what causes your sickness. And then it's up to you then to say, well, Yahweh Ben Yahweh taught me what's causing my problem. Now, do you want to solve your problem? See, that gets to be easy, doesn't it? Do you want to solve your problem? Well, I came to you to solve it. Right, I solve it when I tell you what it is and then give you what to do. Now it's up to you to try what I say. Are you ready to try what I said? Not if you don't believe in me, you won't. You first have to believe Yahweh, then you have to believe me as his son. Because if you don't believe, then you won't obey. And if you don't obey, you will continue to make the mistake you were making that caused you to be sick in the first place. Now, who do you think knows best what's wrong with your body? A doctor? Or the creator of it all? The creator? Yeah, he knows best. Oh yes, he knows. Now maybe you can see why people who make money from your ignorance want to keep you away from the knowledge of the creator. The inventor of a TV, the one who manufactures televisions, send out a manual, a book of instruction. And this book of instructions will tell you how to operate this TV. And if there's a problem, it tells you how to troubleshoot and go find the problem and you can correct it. Huh? Or the manual will tell the repairman how to repair it. He can look in the instruction book, see how it's made, and go in and repair it. And you marvel at that. Wow, look how smart man is. Well, our Creator gave us a book of instruction to heal all problems. Here's the book of instruction. Now, you've had the book all along, but you haven't known how to read it. You have not known how to understand it. So I thought I would come myself as the living word and guide you directly myself into perfect health. Since nobody will tell you the truth, then I come as the spirit of truth. Why do we need the Son of God, Yahweh, to come? Why is there a need for me to come? Could it be because no one else is going to tell you the whole truth but the Son? And if no one tells you the whole truth, how will your condition be? Bad. Really bad. Real bad. So verse 2, John 3:2. Read.
Beloved, now are we the sons of God Yahweh, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is.
So here's the scripture telling us who we are really the sons of. With my coming, now you can become the son of Yahweh. Now you have the opportunity to actually return to the knowledge of the Son of Yahweh and who your Father is. Now every child really wants to know who their father is. If you have any sense at all, you want to know something about your father. And I'm here to bring you the knowledge of your true father. Man is not your father. All men have a father, a common father. So you have been mistaught and miseducated by men to call a biological parent father, papa, mami. And that's not the true knowledge. True knowledge is the Creator who made the sun, moon, and stars, who made all things, is our Father. And the knowledge of Him has been hidden away from us. That knowledge we don't have. It's called a lack of knowledge. What a blessing to find out we are actually the sons of the man who made the sun. Can you imagine how glorious that is? You talk about being proud. My father made the moon. My father made the stars that hang in the sky at night. See that ocean? My father created that. What a father I have. See the water I drink? My father made that. What a father we have. You enjoy this fresh air we're breathing? My father made this air. Isn't he the smartest being? I want to be like my father. Not like man, but like my father. What a man to be like. He's smart. He's a creator. I must become a creator like my father. Not like man, a destroyer, but my father, a creator. Oh, this makes you feel good to come into the knowledge of your true father and to know that you are his son. But the enemy of our father, who is also the enemy to his son, have kept the knowledge from us as to who our true father is, so we would follow the enemy. And following the enemy has destroyed us. So instead of wanting to be a creator like Yahweh, we want to imitate the knowledge of men who are destructive, oppressive, wicked, men that are corrupt, men that are greedy, men that are filled with lust, men that are warmongers and whoremongers, men that are robbers and thieves and crooks, immoral. We accept them as our teacher only because we've been without the knowledge of our Father, who could be a greater teacher than the creator of the sun, the universe. Now tonight I see you can understand why the enemy to Yahweh would keep you cut off from the knowledge of him, then place himself in front of you so you will worship man instead of worshiping your Father who's the creator. That's why they hid his name from you. They knew that if you found out who your true Father was, you're going to be around him. You're going to be like him. See, your Father cares about your health. And your Father is the best physician. He makes you with a perfect body, perfect air to breathe. That's love. He gave you perfect water to drink, perfect food to eat. He told you what kind of foods to eat, what kind of foods not to eat. That's a loving Father. Then he wrote it all down in his book, his manual, his book of instructions for you. And you follow the manual of the manufacturer, your set will work right. Especially if it's manufactured right, then when you follow the instructions in the manual, it'll work right. So it is with your body. So it is with your mind. This is beautiful knowledge. And it excites me. Beloved, now are we the sons of Yahweh. Read.
And it does not appear what we shall be.
Now, why is it that it had not yet appeared what you shall be? You didn't know who we were. This scripture is telling us who we are. Why would this scripture have to tell us who we are? Because somebody that would be in charge of us wouldn't tell us. Why would the knowledge of who we are not be taught in the schools? Why wouldn't the public school teach you you're the son of God? And his name is Yahweh. That's your Father. Now let me tell you what your Father laid down. Why would the public school system, pass laws to keep the knowledge of the manual, the book of instruction from the Creator out of the school? So that the men that wrote the books and left Yahweh out, they can rule over you. You see the trick? Now here you are, a little kid, 5, 6 years old, and your parents, your dumb parents, your ignorant parents sent you to this school because they want a good education for you. And you're a poor little fella, you just so new, you scared and you're nervous and you're around a bunch of new people. And you're in this class, they gave you a pencil and a piece of paper and a tablet and a book. And they told you you're going to Escuela. You're going to school. Huh? Yeah, you're going to school. New school. You don't know what you should be taught as a child. So whatever is presented, that's what you learn. But the presenters deliberately took the knowledge of your true Father out of every book that you're going to study and substituted knowledge that he wants you to have. And rather than give Yahweh credit for being the creator, they'll come and say, 50 million years ago, there was a Neanderthal man. Now, how can somebody just born yesterday tell me about 50 million years ago when all the written history is only 6,000 years old? And they sound like authorities, too. I mean, you would think these suckers knew what they're talking about. 6 million years ago, a monkey had a funny thing happen, and a man popped out, and you call it evolution. But see, what's strange is, you still got these same monkeys. And these monkeys have never done this twice. can see if the monkey pops you out. I can't see that either, but you know, it would make more sense if the monkey pops you out and then there were no more monkeys. But no matter how many monkeys and apes you keep putting together, there has never been a man pop out from one yet. Now I have seen men that act like monkeys. Now I could believe that man regress as he break Yahweh's laws. Yahweh will curse you and turn you into an ape. I believe that. I believe, and I got proof that if you turn your back on Yahweh, he'll give you the mind of a beast, and you will become a beast. And I can prove that. But you can't prove a beast becoming a man. Not without Yahweh. Only way a beast can act like a man is with the knowledge of Yahweh. Without the knowledge of Yahweh, you act like an animal. Savage, uncivilized. You're inhuman. So what is the public school producing? A bunch of inhumans. A bunch of beasts. And you watch television at night, and you wonder why some wild animal produced by the public school come out with rifles and just start shooting people. Just shooting people. Then they want to capture him and study him. And here comes all the psychiatrists and all the psychoanalysts and psychologists, and they're going to give you explanations as he was probably oppressed as a child, and his mama maybe didn't love him, and they are the ones that produced him and turned him loose. They want to try to lay the blame off somewhere. He's an animal. They produce animals. That's all the public schools are producing. You have students. Have you forgotten? It was just a few months ago in the public schools, students came, shot the teachers and shot the students. And you forgotten? This is a daily occurrence. You can go watch the news anywhere you want, and you'll see that it's murder every day. Produced by who? The teachers of the public schools. Who have they left out of the teaching? Yahweh. The knowledge of God, Yahweh, is out. Why are they all angry and frustrated and want to kill? Because they don't know who their father is. Or else their father is just the devil. Because he's a killer from the beginning. The Bible says that. See, we don't know what we shall be like, but we the sons of God. But we know that, read.
But we know that when he shall appear.
Somebody is going to appear. That's going to cause us to know what we ought to be like. See, the book says we don't know yet what to be like. It does not yet appear what we shall be. But one day, one is going to be born on this earth and come and show us what we shall be. And we know that. And we know he shall appear. And now you hear a man teaching like no one in the public schools or the colleges teach. What I'm saying tonight, you can't go get this in school. Praise Yahweh. Read.
We shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is.
going to see? God. This book is telling us God shall appear.